Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know I have some major changes coming soon. I'm so excited about them and excited to share them with you. On top of that, I also have a giveaway coming up soon, so be sure to stay posted and follow and subscribe and share with your friends. So I will see you soon. Okay, so I know I told you I had big changes coming. So with that being said, I will currently be filming in my kitchen, so please do not mind the background. But in the meantime, here we go. I started off with a primer. Obviously, you can see it on my lids. I wanted to do a bit of a smoky eye today, but not quite so dark. So I guess not so dramatic, I should say. So I started off with like a brown color on my lids and kind of went in like 3/4 of the way and then left that inner corner open. That way, when I add in a white in the inner corner, it'll come out more bright. So with the brown, just kind of gave me a nice base to work with. And then on top of that, I started adding in the black. I just kept blending and, but still making sure I had enough pigment on the lid for what I wanted and then blending out the top while keeping it still pigmented and packed on when I would go onto my actual lid. I really want to just make sure I'm blending it out towards the center and like towards the inner of my eye. Like I said, that way when I go in with the white in the corners, that it'll still be bright enough. At the same time, trying to keep that balance of keeping the outer corner of my eye nice and vibrant. And then here I go with the white, like I said, just to keep it bright. And then later on, I'll go in with more of like a shimmery white as well. So for my brow bone, I went over it first with it's a banana setting powder. It's Too Faced. And then over top of that, I went in with another eyeshadow color, like with more of a shimmer. It was like a taupey shimmery color. And then also today I decided to use a MAC um, foundation. I know I haven't used this yet. I am slacking big time. I guess I just was scared to step out of my comfort zone with things that I've been used to using. Obviously, they're not super cheap, so I was afraid not to like it, but I took the time to get color matched and get to know their foundation products because I absolutely love their shadows and their lipsticks, but getting to know their foundations was a whole new territory for me. So I did get the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and I got color matched with the shade in 4.5. So as you can see, this is like the exact color of my neck, and I am absolutely loving this, and I'm loving the coverage on this. Um, One thing too, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm very red naturally. Like I actually have the start of rosacea. I'm very embarrassed by it, and so this is why I constantly go for a full coverage foundation. That and I'm covered in freckles, and I absolutely hate it. I'm naturally blonde, so yes, I have dyed my hair recently. And this is actually probably the first. Actually, this is the first time I've ever really dyed my hair. I've played around with like some temporary colors like blue and pink, but this is the first time I've actually colored my hair, and you can see my roots are coming in blonde. I'm a little subconscious about it, but I kind of miss my blonde hair, so I'm just letting it happen. So yeah, I wanted to know what you guys think about your foundations and figure out what maybe if you had any like recommendations of your favorites to try. Um, Obviously, like I said, I'm just finally stepping out of my comfort zone. And here I'm just going in with my concealer. Once again, it's the Makeup Revolution that I like. And just going in and kind of giving myself the extra coverage and the highlights that I like. Next, I'm just setting it with a setting powder that I have. It's my bareMinerals that I always use. And then I just went in with kind of, well, okay, so first I went in right here, I'm using the banana again, and then on top of that, I went in with an actual highlighter and then went ahead and did my contour. So I don't know, I really like this banana. It's the it's the Too Faced It's Bananas setting powder, the banana cream setting powder. I absolutely love it. It is beautiful and it actually smells like bananas, so it's pretty cool. Oh, and not to mention, I found it at Marshall's, so I'm pretty sure I got it for half the price that it normally would be. Yeah. Then I just went in and started blending everything together, making sure nothing was too harsh, as far as my lines with my contour. I actually was really feeling myself during this video. I'm not gonna lie. I know my hair was looking crazy, but that foundation is a miracle worker. I'm telling you. I don't know why I didn't try it sooner and spend the money. It is definitely worth it. So then I just went back in and just kind of touched up the black on my shadow and then went underneath with the shadow as well instead of using a pencil liner on my waterline. And I just did it kind of, right halfway, right where the black stops on the upper lid when I went underneath my lid, if that makes sense. So yeah, and then just went back in and brightened up the whites with the shimmering white that I was telling you about. It's the bareMinerals Crystal Clear eyeshadow. And then of course went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade Brow Dip. Okay, also just going to state this now. I I know I've said it in a previous video, but I only use the e.l.f. liquid liner for my top eye, or like for my top lid, and it is the only liquid liner that I like to use just because I don't know, it stays on all day. It's super cheap. You have control over the brush. It does, like, it is literally the best liner I've ever used. So that's another thing too. If you guys have any recommendations and want to see things done, let me know. And I can definitely do that for you. I was so undecided with this look to do a cat eye or not. Like, obviously it's a smoky eye, and I didn't know if I should do the classic smoky with a cat eye, but decided not to because I was really enjoying it with how it was turning out. So I know I kind of brought it up in the beginning of the video, but I did want to see how you guys would think about me doing a giveaway. Um, if you're still watching, please comment and let me know what you think. If you want to do it, I'll do it. But be sure to be sharing my posts as well. Obviously I want to get some more subscribers and more followers before I start doing giveaways, but it is definitely something that I would like to do very, very soon. So be sure to comment and tell me what you think. So with this lipstick, it's the Urban Decay. It's the shade Uptight. I love this color, but at the same time with this look, I was not really feeling the shade too much. So I went ahead and went in and set it with like a translucent powder, and when you do that, it just kind of helps to actually make it matte and brings down the shade just a little bit. And I loved this. I thought it was perfect. And also, little tip, when you're doing that, it stays on all day long, no matter what